Welcome back. After a delay due to an audit of its fleet by the United States Federal Aviation Administration, Bahamas Air's new 737 Boeing aircraft has been cleared to make international flights. Bahamas Air Managing Director Tracy Cooper made the announcement on Wednesday. In fact, Cooper said the aircraft took its first route from the Bahamas into Florida on Wednesday. Bahamas Air had just last week completed an audit of all of its aircraft, which services the United States, and had to wait for the FAA audit before the new jet that was commissioned in September could service U.S. routes. In the meantime, the jet was used to service domestic routes as well as non-U.S. destinations, including Haiti, Turks and Caicos Islands, and Cuba. The acquisition of the aircraft is projected to aid the airline in generating an additional $8 million in revenue this year, as it also helps meet travel demand to the destination called the Bahamas. The Ministry of Tourism, Investments and Aviation has also announced that it is communicating with Margaritaville at Sea to get the cruise company to reverse its decision to stop allowing passengers to purchase trips from Freeport, Grand Bahama to Florida. The ministry said in a statement released on Wednesday that they have emphasized to the cruise company that this is an essential service to the way of life for residents of Grand Bahama. That article also revealed that the option had been removed from the cruise line's itinerary with no explanation of why the change was made. The ministry promised to keep the public appraised of the outcome of those discussions. Margaritaville at Sea, formerly Bahamas Paradise Cruise Lines, once allowed for tickets to be booked from Grand Bahama to Florida and back to Grand Bahama. It was a popular choice of round-trip travel for Grand Bahamians who could ship items cheaper from Florida into the Bahamas. The Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute, alongside the Ministry of Education, collaborated with the Ministry of Energy and Transport to launch their new energy project. The initiative helps to bring more renewable energy while lowering the carbon footprint. Prime Minister Philip Davis says they are about to change the status quo.
As I have said in many contexts, we are here to change the status quo, not defend it. And I know BTVI is ready to be a part of the big changes we need for shared progress and a more inclusive economy. I'm also guessing that many of you not only agree with me, but agree passionately that energy is an area long overdue for transformation.
Yes. Minister of Energy and Transport Jobeth Kobe Davis says it is important to ensure that Bahamians are equipped in the energy sector. Meanwhile, Minister of Education Glenys Hannah Martin says Bahamians will do what is necessary to not fall behind when it comes to energy.
There have been so many studies that talk about the skills gap in the Bahamas. We've been hearing it for 10, 15 years. And what I appreciate, but what we are seeing as we speak, is the determination that we as a people are going to do what is necessary to ensure that our people do not fall behind or fall between the cracks of national development. And a great patriot that I once knew pretty well used to always say, we must build this country with our own hands. Of course, we're doing it with the help of IDB, the European Union, and Nova Scotia Community College and other stakeholders. But it is the determination to shape policy and to be able to create a reality for our people.
The BTVI board members say the initiative opens a window of opportunity to reduce our carbon footprint while producing more skilled workers that will result in economic empowerment. And finally, the Royal Bahamas Police Force held a press briefing on Monday with Prime Minister Philip Davis, and that was a continuation of the comprehensive overview and approach to violent crime and the use of advanced technology to help prevent crime, identify criminals, as well as surveillance missions. The Prime Minister encourages Bahamians to assist the police force in expanding their closed-circuit TV camera system.
Many businesses, large and small, have agreed to be part of this major CCTV expansion. If you haven't onboarded already, I urge you to call the National Security. Every camera we add will make a difference in our ability to prevent and detect crime and apprehend criminals. We have very skillful and serious investigators, And this technology is going to support and impact their work. To our dedicated police officers, headed by the Commissioner of Police, Clayton Fernando, know this: you have the full backing of your government.
Assistant Commissioner of Police Shivago Dames gave an overview of the technology currently in use, including CCTV, body-worn cams, ShotSpotter, and electronic monitoring, all accessed live through the Real-Time Crime Center.
So if something were to happen in that area, those officers pull those screens up, and we are able to see possible suspects. That gives us the ability to quickly pass that information on of possible suspects to officers who are patrolling to that particular area. Facial recognition, clothing descriptions, and the likes to those officers patrolling to that area, so they know exactly who they are looking for when they go to that particular incident.
Commissioner Dames highlighted the force's new drone technology, noting that it has helped officers during a recent drug bust.
We talked about our drone technology. Our drone technology has been helping us. We have at several of our stations right now 3 drone nests set up at the Grove Station, at the police headquarters, and also at the Michael Station. Nassau is 21/7, and so it is our vision that with these drones at these locations, that they are able to get to any incident in a 5-mile radius within 3 to 5 minutes. And so how it works for us. If we will demonstrate right now to you, Mr. Prime Minister, and we have used the drone that is right here in headquarters. If an incident happens in this immediate area, we are able, through the click of a button, being able to launch that drone from headquarters to that particular incident.
Commissioner Fernanda gave Prime Minister Davis and several cabinet ministers a tour of the new police vehicles and the technology available from the mobile computer systems. That'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jcn Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.